Greetings everyone and welcome to another one of those tryout episodes I'm doing for a while now. This is for X Beyond the Frontier, which I believe was the very first game in the X series. I believe the latest one was like X4 Foundations at the time of recording this. Thankfully the game seems to be working and the resolution also works. But I doubt I will want to make a series out of this, so we're just gonna play for like, I don't know, half an hour or something. We'll see how the game looks and plays. But first, let's start with an intro.
This is the story of the ultimate dream, man's dream. A dream of escaping from the confines of his own planet. A dream of freedom within his own universe. A dream of reaching the stars. The first frontier was Earth's gravity. Their first target was to reach the moon. Powerful rockets soon challenged this frontier.
We copy you down, Eagle. Listen, Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed. Roger, Tranquility.
However, another barrier soon faced them. The restriction of traveling at the speed of light. For many years, research was undertaken, until man's ingenuity created jump gates. These devices allowed spaceships to travel many millions of light years in one leap. Now man's exploration of new systems and universes could begin. Colonization of new planets was difficult. Adverse planetary conditions, difficult terrain, and the shipping of materials made building difficult and very expensive. Again, research and invention supplied the answer. A powerful robot was created to terraform the planets and construct colonies. Once the terraformers had completed their work, the colonies were ready for man to live in, and many settlers traveled to new lives among the stars. As the years passed, man spread through many different star systems. But during this passage of time, the terraformers began to develop their own intelligence. They began to think for themselves. Secretly, they began plotting against their creators. Suddenly they turned and attacked, plunging man into the most deadly and destructive war ever fought. Man's far-flung colonies were taken by surprise. Many were destroyed in the first attacks, and soon the terraformers were preparing their final attack, on Earth itself. Only a small group of brave pilots saved the Earth from annihilation by tricking the larger terraformer fleet into chasing them through a hidden jump gate. Both fleets disappeared, never to return, and the jump gate was destroyed.
Some of the writing and dialogue leaves something to be desired, like repetitive stuff.
It took man over 500 years to recover from the destruction wrought by their attackers. 500 years in which man once again was confined to his home planet. But the dream never died. For 10 generations, scientists struggled to regain the stars, and eventually a new type of spaceship was created. This ship, better known as the Experimental Shuttle, is the first ship in which it is possible to bridge vast interstellar distances without the use of a jump gate. The prototype is now ready to be tested.
Okay, so let's see how the game actually plays in the
This is Mission Control to X-Proto. All systems are go and we are ready for launch in T-minus 20 seconds. All stations stand by for launch. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Launch. Launch completed. Systems, report.
All systems are go.
Comms.
We are online, loud and clear.
Medic.
Vital signs are good and normal.
Acknowledged. All stations stand by for prototype test procedures. Okay. X-Pilot, let's do the standard procedures from the top. First, the basic acceleration-deceleration run to gauge the engine propulsion capacity. Initiate acceleration by pressing the accelerator button or use the throttle control in your controller. Do not attempt to touch any other controls in your accelerator. In order to conclude the test, you need to accelerate to maximum velocity. Ready? Countdown to acceleration. 3, 2, 1. Accelerate. Nice work, pilot. We have our readings and we can proceed to the next step. Commence deceleration by pressing your deceleration button or use the throttle control in your controller. Countdown to deceleration. 3, 2, 1. Decelerate. Well done, pilot. That concludes phase 1 of our test procedures. The next test is basic maneuvering and navigation. It's designed to make the pilot feel comfortable with the steering and to obtain physical feedback of the usability of the control design. This craft is equipped with a 3-axis control device. This allows you to steer the craft up, down, sideways, and to rotate it counterclockwise and clockwise. All these controls are, of course, also available through your joystick, where applicable. Feel free to try out the controls while we prepare our monitoring equipment for the test. We will commence with the actual maneuvering procedures in 60 seconds.
All rifles to normal. One drive flight segment.
Reducing the medic. You can... Nice and greater. Things can be read.
All rifles to normal. One drive flight segment.
Reducing the medic. You can... Nice and greater. Things can be read.
All rifles to normal. One drive flight segment.
Reducing the medic. You can... Nice and greater. Things can be read. Time's up, pilot. It's time to proceed. I hope you had the time to accustom yourself to the controls. The maneuvering test will begin at coordinates 103-45. You will see the location marked on your radar. You can see if the location is above or below you by the lines attached to the dot. Please proceed to the maneuvering site and we will commence the test run. Mission control here. Please bring your engines to a complete halt and align your craft with the first array of Kessler rings situated along the maneuvering route. All stations report.
All bio readings are still normal, sir.
All communication systems are operative. We are detecting slight turbulence in starboard engine, sir. Nothing vital. We suspect solar winds to be the cause of interference. Systems are go.
All right. All stations stand by for the Kessler run. Pilot, this test requires you to pass through the Kessler rings one at a time in sequential order. It's important to stay in the middle of the rings, as a collision with the devices will require us to start the run from the beginning again. If you encounter difficulties in maneuvering your craft, you can decrease your speed to give you more time to react to directional changes in the run. Attention all stations. Kessler run countdown commencing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Okay, pretty basic stuff, at least for now, but those are the beginnings.
Great job, pilot. That was a successful run. Now let's move on to the third part of our test. Our third test will take us through the functions of the HUD heads-up display. The X prototype is equipped with a powerful targeting system connected to the onboard computer. You can target objects in space by maneuvering your craft so that the objects you wish to target appear within the proximity of the crosshair directly in front of you. When that is done, press the target button to receive basic information about your target. To receive extended information on your target, press your information button. The onboard computer will provide data stored in the internal memory circuits relevant for your target. We have placed a number of remote-controlled drones in your close proximity. Maneuver your spacecraft to their location and target them one by one. You can toggle your target to the next object in view by pressing your toggle target button. Once you have a drone targeted, press the information button. The test will proceed when all drones have been targeted and examined.
Target now locked on. Drone. A remotely target now locked on. Drone. Target now locked on. Drone. A remotely controlled drone used for pilot. A remotely controlled drone used for pilot training. It can contain equipment or other objects which are set free on destruction of the drone.
Okay, what's the...
Anytime you feel like it, pilot.
A remotely target now locked on. Drone. Target now. A remotely controlled drone used for pilot training. It can contain equipment or other objects which are set free on destruction of the drone. Target now locked on. Drone. Target. This ship hosts the command of Earth's space fleet. Its heavy protection and defense weapon are held confidential.
Well done, pilot. The next step in our procedures will be to launch the ship's remote-controlled camera probe. Locate and target an object. Thereafter, press your camera launch button to send off your camera towards the target. The image will be projected directly onto your retina, and you will therefore not be able to see your cockpit and surroundings. Use this feature with caution, as you might accidentally collide with any obstacles while viewing the camera images. You can rotate the camera probe around the target object either counterclockwise or clockwise by pressing the Rotate Camera Left, Rotate Camera Right buttons. It is also possible to zoom in and out on the target object by pressing the Zoom Camera In, Zoom Camera Out buttons. Have a go. While your camera is launched, you can press the Toggle Target button to move the camera to the next nearest object. You can interrupt the camera transmissions by pressing the normal cockpit view button. This will also instruct the camera to return to your ship. All stations, I need a sit rep.
The bio readings are fine and normal.
Communications are fine, sir. We are still experiencing some abnormal readings on the starboard engine, sir. We are currently checking the software for any problems. I see no reason for aborting the test procedures, sir.
Very well. Reports are logged. All stations proceed. Now for the fourth test in our procedures, pilot. These procedures will take us through the ship's weapon system. The X-Proto is equipped with the most powerful laser cannon ever developed and 2 zero-gravity designated missiles. These weapons are mainly designed to destroy space junk and smaller asteroids. To fire the laser, press the fire button on your controls. To fire missiles, press the launch missile button on your controls. Don't bother trying just now, as the missiles haven't been fitted on your craft yet. First step in the weapons procedure is to locate and target an object. We have placed remote-controlled drones in the close surroundings. Find them, target them, and shoot them down with your laser.
Target now locked on. Drone.
Good shooting, pilot. When they're destroyed, some drones will release a small cargo container. You can target these containers to get information about the contents and pick them up by opening the cargo bay when you're very close to them. Remember to close your cargo bay in case you don't pick anything up, since your shields will be down. The X-Proto is very vulnerable because of this. You open and close the cargo bay by pressing the Operate Bay button. If the contents of the container are specifically designed for the X-Proto, they will be automatically fitted. If not, they will be stored in the cargo bay. It is possible for you to eject cargo from the cargo bay. Cycle the cargo marker by pressing the Shift cargo button, and press the Operate Bay button to eject the marked cargo.
Shields critical. Warning, cargo bay open. Shields are down.
Anytime you feel like it, pilot.
Cargo bay.
Congratulations. You just picked up some missiles for your craft. They'll now be fitted automatically, and you can use them to shoot down the next target. To use the missiles, you need to have a target lock on an object. Once an object is targeted, launch the missiles by pressing the Launch Missile button. The missile will automatically home in on the target. However, if the missile runs out of fuel before it hits the target, it will self-destroy. We'll now launch some drones which can only be destroyed by missiles. They must all be destroyed for the test to proceed.
Beluga missile. Beluga missile.
I mean, it's kind of impressive what they managed to achieve, because remember, this game was
Beluga missile
made in 1999, which again, it is pretty damn impressive.
Anytime you feel like it, pilot. Although you've been through this simulator, I'm going to pretend this never happened. I'm giving you another chance because it's all very new. We will deploy a cargo container with some more missiles. Please pick it up and proceed with the test.
Beluga missile.
What I didn't do?
Jump device charging at 10%, 20, 30, 40, 50%, 60, 70, 80.
Oh, so skip the
90.
entire fucking training.
Jumping.
Adrenaline level rising. 1.5 over normal. Pulse is rising. EEG steady. EKG normal.
Static increasing. We are losing signal. There's magnetic interference. Countermeasures applied. They are not working. Engines look good. Computers look good. Oh my god, there it is again. Do you see it? Right there. It doesn't look good. Can we get a fix on the problem? The what? Mission command. Systems here. Abort jump procedures. I repeat, abort jump procedures. Doesn't anybody hear me? Abort! Abort!
Alert. Ship systems malfunction. System check initiated. Shields malfunctioning. Laser broken. Ship hull critical. Conventional engine working. Weapon systems out of order. We are being hailed. Audio channel contains unknown language. Universal Translation Computer learning.
I think we have language compatibility now. I am the captain of the Teladi Company's Space Fleet ship Phoenix. We are asking questions. We cannot identify your ship or your race. Identify yourself. We ask questions. Who are you? Your identification code means nothing to us. Please explain who you are. I am the captain of the Teladi Company's Space Fleet ship Phoenix. Do not attempt to move. We are scanning your ship.
We are scanned by Teladi Phoenix.
Why did you not say you are of Argon origin? We thought you Xenon, or maybe working for Split. We know nothing of this place. We must investigate more. Stay where you are whilst we scan your onboard computer files.
We are scanned by Teladi
That's the
Phoenix.
freaking first
You
contact.
tell truth. Where is this place, Earth? We know not of it.
Yeah, so probably this starts a problem.
You are in a Teladi Company's space sector of the universe. I have no idea. Our navigator claimed you just appeared in front of us. I suggest you get back the same way as you got here. Your ship doesn't have any shields. Our sensors tell us that your ship is going to explode in a few minutes. We will put a 1 megawatt shield into your ship. That will cost you 3,000 credits. Of course you know. That is a standard charge for Teladi scanning.
Yeah, this is a freaking
Teladi
first contact.
Space Company controls this space sector. Captain of Teladi Company's Space Fleet ship Phoenix speaking. As I said, that will be 3,000 credits, please. Teladi charge for everything. Otherwise, there is no profit. understand the importance of profit? Are you sure you're not from Argon? Now we have a problem. You owe Taladi Company many credits. You must pay, but cannot. Profit is life. You must pay. That is no excuse for non-payment. I suggest compromise. We lend you 100 credits so you can trade. Later, you pay back the cost of the shield and this.
Okay, so we basically become indebted to alien greedy CEOs.
You become a trader. We Taladi are a generous race. If we can make a profit, we suggest you pay it as soon as possible. Even if you manage to navigate, our fighters will hunt you down. Computers can shows you have no weapons, shields, or navigation equipment. We will help. Stand by whilst we download information to your shipboard computer. Consider it an act of friendship from the Taladi to a stranger. But we warn you, do not
Kinda don't trust that.
abuse our friendship. Information you need to survive. You have no other choice. Without navigation, you'll die out there.
Receiving upgrade information for database.
Now you have knowledge to begin your trading. Simple. You buy and sell. Our universe is very large and diverse. There are many things to buy and many places to sell. Trade is life. With the credits we are loaning you, there are many factories that are willing to trade goods for credits. A credit is worth as much as you can get for it. Leave here and travel to nearest factory. Begin to trade. Now, make money, get yourself a laser. If you run into Xenon, you will need a weapon. If you see them, you're dead already. Fly to the closest equipment dock. You can buy all kinds of laser there. Many
Target now locked on. Target now locked on. Taladi Trading Station. Target now locked on. Asteroid. Target now locked on. Taladi Trading Station. We are scanned by Talati Bat.
This is the Talati trading station. Seize well, you are talking to the automated interaction system. Make your request. Positive. Please dock as soon as you get green position lights.
Docking aborted.
No suspicious thoughts detected. Fly on.
Well, I would say interesting beginning, but slow-paced. Although, yeah, the flying is not that fucking quick. Yeah, it's really not quick, goddamn. I don't know if that game even gets any sort of like fast travel options, or maybe they were not thinking about them in the 1999s. Although I guess maybe you can buy a better engine, but
This is the Talati trading station. Seize well, you are talking to the automated interaction system. Make your request. Positive. Please dock as soon as you get green position lights.
Successfully docked.
On behalf of Chairman Keogh, the Talati Company wishes great profit to you and welcomes you on board this trading station.
Connection to local trading network established. Talatian mud is a very fine silty type of sediment found at the bottom.
okay. Cool. You can get some interesting things, but yeah, How do you leave the game?
This is the Talati trading station. Seize well, you are talking to the automated interaction system. Make your request.
Okay, F8. Okay, so that's yeah, that's gonna be it. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this tryout episode, and I will see you guys next time for something else. Laters.